Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this Friday night. Tonight, we begin with the tragic news of an American citizen killed while fighting for Ukraine. 22-year-old Willy Joseph Cancel, a Marine veteran whose family says joined the conflict in March, leaves behind a wife and an infant son. His widow tells CBS News that he did what not a lot of people would do, sacrificed, leaving home to help other people. Also killed, Vera Hirdich, a Ukrainian journalist who worked for U.S.-funded Radio Free Europe. She was killed when Russian missiles struck her apartment building during yesterday's airstrikes on the capital. And this just in, NATO forces say they've scrambled jets multiple times over the past 4 days to track and intercept Russian aircraft getting close to Alliance airspace over the Baltic Sea and the Black Sea. And today, President Zelensky announced the discovery of another mass grave on the outskirts of Kyiv. Zelensky said that more than 900 bodies of civilians have been found in mass graves around the capital. We have a lot of news to get to tonight, and CBS's Charlie D'Agata will start us off from eastern Ukraine. Good evening, Charlie.
Good evening, Nora. We have learned that Willy Cancel was killed on Monday while fighting alongside Ukrainian forces. It's unclear how and where he died. His family hopes his body will be found and returned back to the United States.
He came to fight here and ended up giving his life, leaving behind their 7-month-old son, his widow Brittany told CBS News today.
He just wanted to help people. He didn't go over there for money or any personal reason. He wants to help the innocent people of Ukraine. That's all he wanted to do.
News of his death comes as Ukrainian forces face down a surge in fighting across the front lines in the south and east. This video from Russian-backed separatists is said to show what's left of the Luhansk village of Popasna. A few miles to the north, we followed a volunteer headed into the ghost town of Lyman to evacuate the few residents still holding out under the bombardment. On the bus, tearful, frightened families try to comfort one another as the reality of abandoning the security of their homes sinks in. Like 69-year-old Galina Kailuk.
May I ask you why you decided to leave now?
Because there is very intense and heavy shelling, she said, and it's now too dangerous to stay here. So dangerous that putting her 87-year-old wheelchair-bound mother Lydia through the stress of a long journey to an unknown destination was deemed the safer option. She leaves with little more than a change of clothes and her cat, Dasha. Lying squarely in the Russian line of advance, Lyman is surrounded on 3 sides by Russian forces. The nearby town of Zarichna fell earlier this week, and Lyman is expected to follow.
The entire city is virtually deserted, and these are among the last residents to leave. Explosions have been ringing out while we're here, and now it's time for us to leave too.
A 20-minute sprint out of town takes the evacuees to a safer place where buses are waiting to take them further west. With Russian forces bearing down on their town, it's impossible to know whether they'll ever return home.
Now, as much as Ukrainian forces are putting up a fight, they are losing ground in certain areas. But there's a sense that that town, the takeover of that town, is inevitable. Evacuations are also underway in Kharkiv, outside of Kharkiv, which has also come under sustained attacks. Nora.
Charlie D'Agata from Ukraine, thank you.